Hey, Hitman. It seems like a very generous offer, but given that I already bought the entire game, what precisely are you offering for me to play for free? Well, certainly know what I'm planning today, so, I'm just gonna close that. Okay. I would have liked to have rolled right into the intro after that, and then I realized that the Steam interface wasn't working at all, much less being recorded. Now it's working fine, so, hey, welcome back to How to Hit a Man. I'm BurningDogFace. And I believe I've got a change of plans. Last time I was talking about continuing the story of Hitman 2. And getting into Miami, that was it, yes. But then I saw a comment that gave me pause. Shout out to Derek Floyd, who says, except for the Larson assassination, every event referenced in the GNN broadcast is related to one of 47's jobs. You know, on the big screen we saw, the big projection we saw in the first level there. Kronstadt Industries is refusing to admit that the spider may be at fault in its first patient's death because 47 sabotaged it to kill Soders. The class is defunct after the surviving members quit because 47 killed Jordan Cross. The last of the Yardbirds gang has been arrested. Calvin Ritter from the first game's tutorial was the Sparrow, and the other three were the targets of the Hitman sniper assassination mission, The Last Yardbird. And yeah, that first one was... the first sniping game was definitely where you played as 47, so that still counts. Oh yes, and an original Cassandra Snow novel is being filmed. 47 killed the series' author in the Patient Zero campaign. So if I was wrong, and those DLCs actually are story-based and canon, maybe I should check out these side missions after all. Oh, but which one is which? They don't seem to be listed in any particular order here, and I'm pretty sure 7 Deadly Sins was not associated with the first game. I'll look it up. Okay, this is interesting. The ones that came with Hitman 2016 were in order. The Sarajevo 6, which is explicitly described as an alternative storyline, and Patient Zero. But I noticed when I went to the Sarajevo 6, because it was released first, that the game has apparently set up that question I asked at the beginning so that it could immediately answer it for me. I can't play this without access to something. The director, the enforcer, the extractor, the veteran, the mercenary, and the controller. Of course, the guy wearing the gas mask is last. Yeah, I've looked into these other things while the camera was off. I can't play 7 Deadly Sins. That seems to require a DLC pass of some kind. Or, you know, that thing we just saw. Special assignments? Yeah, another one of these, I believe. But bonus missions and Patient Zero seem to be free. So that's interesting to me. Especially this particular one here, where, despite being set in Sapienza, there appears to be a giant alien war machine standing behind 47. Oh dear. Kinda looks like a scarab from Halo. But without the head. Alright. So I guess we might take a look at this Patient Zero campaign. Get back in there, says my... Oh, get back in there, champ, says my lozenge rapper. How delightful. Alright, let's see. Patient Zero, The Source. We're going to Bangkok.
Welcome back, 47. Your targets are 2 members of Liberation, a doomsday cult planning an attack in Bangkok, Specifically, cult leader Oybek Nabazov and his second-in-command, Sister Yıldız. The client, a reclusive millionaire operating under the codename Loxley, has provided evidence that the cult is planning to unleash a bioweapon somewhere in the city. Masquerading as a self-help group, the cult is at the Himapan Hotel, hosting an art exhibition entitled A Study of Life, Death, and Rebirth, viewed through the lens of atrocity. Chilling when you consider their plan. Additionally, I have learned that a small group of potential cult recruits is present, which may provide an opportunity to infiltrate. I'm worried about this 47. The cult plan is in its final stages. The sooner we disrupt it, the better. I shall leave you to prepare.
Mission active. I do like that last shot there where it's just, eliminate so-and-so, and it's just a shot of two of them standing together, smiling pleasantly. All in red. Okay. Did you even say who the client was? Because I feel like maybe they could have called earlier. It is kind of the problem with being a completely non-proactive organization, huh? Oh, and in case anyone missed it, the insane reference that their benefactor is making is that the hero of British legend known as Robin Hood was actually named Robin of Loxley. Oh dear. Okay, target, Oybek Nabazov. Oybek Nabazov is an Uzbek artist and New Age guru. He is best known for his controversial art exhibition, Liberation, that highlights the intersection of life, death, and rebirth as told through the lens of cult activity over the past half-century. Oh, for fuck's sake. In reality, Oybek Nabazov is what could be described as a serial cult leader. ICA analysts have linked him conclusively with 7 mass cult suicides or atrocities over the past 3 decades. He has been the last man standing each time, leaving the ruins of the cult behind him and going on to build a new cult and lead it to a tragic end. Charismatic and convincing, Nabazov does not have the necessary organizational skills to coordinate an operation of this complexity. Potentially related, analysis of his financials indicate a series of payments to apparently unrelated offshore companies for consulting services. The ICA has been unable to determine the ownership of these companies. Any method, any disguise. Sister Yıldız is the chosen sister of Nabazov's cult. This indicates that she holds a high rank and has many organizational responsibilities. If Nabazov is the charismatic prophet, Yıldız is the one who makes it all run like clockwork. That's it's Y-U-L-D-U-Z, Justin. ICA files link her to disappearances of cult members never reported to authorities. Interestingly, she has been in contact with former Cicada mercenaries, seeking extraction support. Additionally, analysis of her banking patterns indicates a pattern of investments into security and pharmaceutical companies. Investments that would profit from a sudden outbreak of plague. She appears to be playing both sides, organizing the cult attack and preparing to profit from it. Any method, any disguise. Well, they've both got beads around their neck. She's got a scarf, he doesn't. He appears to be wearing some kind of skirt and pants below the waist. And they've both got a red spiral painted right between their eyes on their forehead. I'm immediately thinking of Charlie Manson's swastika tattoo. Let's see here. Oh, they're only letting me in from the hotel front terrace. There aren't even any other optional locations. Okay, and I guess the only pickup spot is in my suite. Well, first... Oh, they defaulted to the chrome one. It's like they know me or something. Alright, I've done this enough times with a casual suit, or the suit that was picked for this level, so let's pick the suit that he picked. 47's signature suit. Alright, I can get my hands on guns fairly easily, all things considered, though I might want to take a silenced assault rifle. I'm strangely interested in this collapsible baton, which can be smuggled through frisk zones. Let's give that a shot. It's like a sniper rifle is going to be particularly useful inside the hotel. Maybe if they're outside the hotel, yeah, but... No, I guess I can just bring that with me, huh? Put that there instead of the poison. So in that case... something I can't get any other way. Remote bomb, perhaps. Even if it is a fucking rubber duck. Yeah, the duck. No one will question that. I did start the timer. Good. Well, this is most unexpected. Let's head back to Bangkok. Hiding in foliage makes you harder to spot.
Welcome to Bangkok. The exhibition should be easy enough to locate, but there are a number of VIPs staying at the hotel, and you should expect them to visit the exhibition along with their security entourages. Good hunting, 47.
That was a really nice angle. Just wish you were here and all that. Yeah, there we are. Black suit, blood red tie. I think this is the one that was just listed as something like your suit in the original game.
Up on the top floor. Some sort of new age ritual, I think.
Bunch of 1%ers looking for truth in crystal balls.
Ritual suicide. The cult appears to perform a ritual involving fire, which takes place in the penthouse area. If that first bit was too muffled for you, Justin, he was saying that harridan up on the top floor was asking for more fire extinguishers today. Huh, turns out this place is actually really beautiful at night. Oybek Nabazov Liberation. An examination of life, death, and rebirth is told through the lens of art, culture, and tragedy. You forgot the Oxford comma. With the celebration of their lives, they live through me. Many as one, eternal, cyclical, interdependent, interconnected, heavenly bodies in orbit around the sun. Brought to you by Zeitgeist. I can't read the word below universe, but Geneva Orbital and Quantum Leap. But not the TV show, because that has a different logo.
The Liberation Cult has installed itself in the southwest penthouse wing, and the exhibition is open to hotel guests. You should be able to acquire your targets there. Proceed at your discretion.
How are you, sir?
Hello.
Checking in. Name's Tobias Reaper.
Thank you so much, sir. Here's your keycard. Welcome to the Himmapan Hotel.
Welcome to the Himmapan Hotel. Please follow me. I hope you'll enjoy your stay.
Intel, room 205 keycard. The keycard for room 205. This is your room, 47. Feels slightly unnecessary.
After you.
Sir, please. This way.
What about the purple carpet? I understand that purple was a color exclusively reserved for royalty because purple dye was really hard to make back in the day. Also, I suppose that was in, Europe. Well, I know they had purple diapers over in Asia. Staff only.
Sir, please follow me. Let me show you to your room.
Started getting ahead of him and he immediately got snippy about it. Which is weird. You think their job would be to bend over backwards. They're just open candles, like tea candles, set in front of those posters for the exhibition. Every single one of the posters. You're gonna catch someone's pants on fire if they're not paying attention.
This is your room.
Ah, thank you.
You can always let reception know if there's anything you need.
Thank you. You didn't even ask for any money. Turn this on to drown out the sound. What's this? An evac plan. A contingency of mercenaries is at the hotel, apparently hired by Sister Yulduz. She is unlikely to have met them personally. How did I learn this? Retrieve the pale duck. Okay. I'll save over this other one in Bangkok, sure. I just want to see something, actually, since I did just save. Can I pick this up after I throw it? Yes, even though it's blinking. In fact, it stopped blinking, so it is no longer going to blow up, and I can't accidentally hit the trigger and kill myself. Sure, I'll take the letter opener. They're good for throwing. It is definitely stuffier than the other suits we've seen him wear in this game. But there's just something about respecting the classics that I like in this look. I could have sworn he was wearing black leather gloves to fit with it. You know, no fingerprints and all that. Because, like, that's the image in my head for the fiber wire. That he's got it, you know, the handles up in two hands, tight gloves on. Call room service on the telephone. It's not even showing anything. It's just applications of the menu on it. It's playing like this pleasing muzak. Ah, yes, this is where I discovered that I only weigh 47 pounds or kilograms or whatever. How much you want to bet that these robes exactly fit with the Himapan Hotel logo on them? I don't know what that is, but I like the look of it, this weird wooden carving. And more goddamn candles. Those are little candles, too. They're only supposed to last for a few hours. They must have been changing those all day. Oh, hey, I should probably close that. And for that matter, I should probably turn the TV off, but I've got other priorities at the moment. What? I noticed I was almost directly underneath both targets. Huh. Where are those mercenaries at? Oh, nice. They left a tray with, I assume it's an empty champagne bottle, given that it's sitting on its side. The hell is that? I'm in 205. I learned just yesterday that IO Interactive, the guys who made these games, and all the Hitman games, I should say,
What are you doing up there?
Sorry. Oh, damn. Guy suddenly gliding down the fucking pipe like a crazy person. You'd think that wouldn't be an issue at a place this rich. They just have someone go over, hey, don't do that. And I would go, okay, and act all sad about it. Say I was dared to by another guest. I mean, they deal with rich people. They've got to see bullshit like that all the time. Water puddles and electricity is a dangerous combination. As I was starting to say, Apparently IO are working on a James Bond game. I mentioned this to my good friend Ronan Drake, whose response was, do they even need to change anything? Yeah, that guy's going to be a problem. I can't really use this if he's just a... Oh, he's armed, too. It's a guard. Damn it. I did think he reacted very quickly. I get the duck already? Yes. Oh, yes. Not detected during frisk. It's the first item I found that does that. Oh, it's right. There's no swing weapon here. You have to be standing behind someone to trigger the hit them with the thing animation. What was that about the... Yes... No, just at the hotel, so we have no idea where these mercenaries are. I'll just look for a bunch of guys in white shirts and helmets. Oh. No, wait, that's just the guards. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. I'm guessing those two people there are, like these two people, the guys I overheard talking about it, even though I have no idea what they're getting on about. Well, I'm glad that popped up, even if I actually missed the context. Sup? Well, that's going to be a problem. I mean, I suppose it does say no access, but... Oh, right, those don't light up. Ah, I don't know why I thought that would work. But yeah, like James Bond, man, they... I think they've even said, you know, we're applying everything we've learned from Hitman into this. Which sounds like a fancy way of saying it will be based directly on the model for, you know, the gameplay model for this. Well, they look like they have something to say. Or not. Ah! This is the place I'm actually supposed to be going, so sure. Oh, that's not a mirror, that's just a very carefully shaped sheet of water.
Good day to you.
Like the world's thinnest,
Excuse me, but it really freaks me out when people stand too close to me.
I was 3 feet away, man.
Lovely day.
I was waiting to see if that guy would say something. Am I allowed in here? Therefore, to understand how to live proper and full lives, you must first complete the apprenticeship of death. Quote
that is Oybek Nabazov, self-declared teacher and cult leader. His second in command won't be far off.
There's an amputation knife here in front of me. And a framed black and white photo of a man surrounded by flowers and candles. I don't like that.
All is good. All is bare, well nigh melted into air, and the footsteps you hear will be the last to reach your dying ear.
Hey, man.
Awesome.
Bunch of black and white photos of people, some skulls on the decorations, a circumcision knife. Which is weird, because it is in front of a picture of a woman. I'm guessing these are all dead people, but the weapons some of them have nearby? Have anything to do with anything?
And this is on a top 10 list of things you have to see before you die. Hashtag the internet lied to me.
How are you doing?
Everyone is really interested in me. Too many are afraid of death. They think it's the end, but it's not. Death is the beginning. Oybek Nabazov.
Are you prepared to take the flame into the city?
Of course, my teacher.
Hey,
I have ensured that everything is ready for your ascension.
Oh, they don't like them standing in front of the projection. Okay. This is not good.
Quite the dresser. Like it.
Thank you. It's classic. Nope. Yeah, okay, fine. I need to find someone who is allowed to be here and become him. Oh, there's a book version. Great.
We shall meet again in the shadow of Kazarat Sultan.
I don't like that the guy talks just as flowery behind closed doors as he does, in front of all the people. It suggests to me he's either actually insane or believes his own nonsense.
There goes my next ex-husband.
I got a comment suggesting that if I followed that woman to the bar, she would give me her room card. No, wait, is this like stalking? It's like 47 would know the difference. He's never earnestly flirted a day in his life. Oh, no, she's just going to her room. I feel like she probably won't like it if I just walk in without her invitation, so...
Hope you're having a nice day, sir.
Thank you, you too. Oh, yes, we just looked there. And that wasn't actually a staircase, it was a locked room, so... we'll head down this time. See, this is what night missions, the cameras show up a whole fucking lot better. The green grid of lights on the ground, I mean. Oh shit, there's a whole thing in here. I thought it was gonna be like a closet. What about the side of the hotel where the class were held up? Or hold up?
Sorry, sir. Really can't let you through here. I've got strict orders.
Private event, no access.
Yeah, you heard him.
And I went to see one of those sacred temples, and it was so damn hot that I couldn't breathe. They ever hear of AC or what?
Oh, that's the end of the story? Sorry, I'm just really tired. Damn crickets keeping me up at
Can I? Those coconuts up in the decorative tree are lit up. Could I just shoot them and kill this guard standing there? Make them fall on his head or something?
I think there's a limit to how many forensic faces and how many exotic visitors.
Nice day for it, isn't it?
Yes, it's actually quite a beautiful night.
Right?
Oh, okay.
I can just imagine how oppressive the heat gets the second you cross the line leading outside. Even in Canada, we have days in the summer where the difference between air conditioning and outside is dramatic. Now, James Bond sneaks into places. He uses disguises. He uses subterfuge and stealth. And he's capable of doling out the harshness if he needs to be. This is a storage area for stuff last time. Well, there's a hammer there I could grab, but I was kind of hoping for a worker outfit. Even if the stakes are quite a bit higher, this doesn't feel quite as impossible as getting through the heavy security to reach the rock star. honest. I'm kind of worried about the fact that, Jordan Cross, murderer, wasn't the worst person who ever stayed here. At least when 47 does it, he doesn't enjoy it any further than professional satisfaction. Can I take that? No, I can poison it, though. You'd think they just have more trees here, because the beach is kind of, with the rundown boats and such. Ah, well. Was that a pig? Is there a pig on the other side of this wall? Well, if there is, it doesn't show up as a person, so it doesn't show up through the wall. Who's that guy? Oh.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, you know what I bet it is? Sort of like how this isn't literally meant to be a superpower, it's a visual representation of 47's instincts as an assassin. I bet the grid on the ground is just a visual representation of 47's expert, okay, if the camera is pointing in this angle, then the spots it can see are here. We can figure this out on the next episode of How to Hit a Man. Keep looking around. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.